Hello everyone, my name is Linda Gunner. I am the CEO and founder of Linda's Perfection Creations. Linda's Perfection Creations is an event planning and wedding decor company. We cater to small and large events in and around the Philadelphia area. We provide full service, partial, one-off coordinations. We do destination weddings. We do planning in all around the country. I am a licensed certified planner and I'm also a licensed florist. So, as I promised, today I was going to talk about self worth. In yesterday's video, I wanted to touch base on that a little bit, but because of timing, so I decided to just, postpone it for today. And for some of you who's wondering, well, who is this lady? What made her feel that she can talk to you? Well, I have multiple years of experience in the wedding industry business. I also am a graduate of a business degree. And I also work for, before I own my own business, I worked for Fortune 500 companies. And I work for different places where um, I had to learn a lot of things along the way. And some of the reason why I started my business. Now, granted, owning your own business, it may not be for everybody. Not everybody can do own a business. It don't make anything less better than somebody else. It's just that everybody's styles and the way they do things are different. But no matter what it is, what career path you choose, whether it's on your own business, whether it's working for a company, whether it's working for a nonprofit, no matter what it is, you always have to know your worth. If you don't know your worth, you cannot expect other people to know your worth. So, I'm just going to drive into the video and we're going to get started. So, for example, let's say you work with X company, because I don't want to name anybody company, and there's nothing really I'm going to say about anything else more than that. Let's say you work for a company and you've been with the company for multiple years, and you're seeing there's certain opportunities that you want to do and certain things that you want to do, but the company, one, you are being underpaid. One, there are a lot of more responsibility that you are doing, and you're not getting recognized for that. Sometimes there are some people who I know maybe even do more work than the boss. It doesn't mean that the boss don't know what they're doing, but sometimes they just that person who take the initiative and take the lead on a lot of things. And you just speak up for that. Um, because to be honest with you, most company, I don't care what company you work for, it might be a very few. Most company don't want to spend money on anyone. The most time they can go by to scale off or not paying people, they will do it. But if you are doing a work of more than two people that's not in your job description, and you are doing things that you feel like maybe you're staying late, you're working late, you're taking on multiple charges, and you're doing a lot more than you're normally supposed to, ask for a raise. There's nothing wrong with asking for a raise. They might come up with a lot of excuses, a lot of things. And I know sometimes, even if you are already getting a raise, or maybe you're getting a bonus, and they'll say, well, you already make a lot of money already. No, not necessarily, because I'm doing a job for two people. If you're doing a job for 3 to 5 people and they're not paying you to compensate for that, there's something seriously wrong with that. And if you don't know your worth, nobody will. And sometimes they might try to sugarcoat it and maybe give you, a celebration, a little kudos, or maybe a word, or maybe like a gift card or something. All of that is nice and all, but if it's not reflecting on your paycheck in that tight bracket, that okay, what I'm doing for this company is reflecting, you will not be happy, because you'll be one of those people who go to work every day and complaining and getting mad. Like, I'll give an example. There was a company that I worked for. My boss was a little upset with me. Reason being, I was making more money than her, and she she didn't realize until she started the process payroll and realized that okay, I was making more money than her. And from there, I saw her change her tone turn. Now, the reason for that is not to say that, well, before she came, because she came to the company after a prior somebody else was there. The first thing is learn how to negotiate. Learn, don't just get any job and feel like you're desperate for the job. Lay down your experience, lay out the benefit you can do for the guy. Go for the top bus. Maybe sometime may not give it to you, but it all takes in your confidence of how you present yourself, or how you, because when you go to a job interview, it's all about the value that you bring to the company. Have your stats from prior company and prior mission that you have. Show them that. Even if you're working for the company, put out your sales report, put out your Your quarterly report, how much benefit you have impacted this company since you came. What is your job flow? Whether you work from the hospital, whether you work from a business center, no matter where you work, put out that report. They have that. If you don't have access to that, ask your boss. Say, hey, can I just ask maybe my quarterly report, what I've been doing? I just want to see what it is that I've been doing. If they ask you why, you say just from my own experience. Don't tell them what it is, the reason why, because if you tell them, they may not want to give that to you. Just say, I just want to know and just see, how I'm performing, why is how I'm performing. Let them give you a feedback on everything. After they give you all those feedback, then you take that information that they presented to you and hit them right back with it. And say, okay, well, this is what I think I deserve. I'm doing X, Y, and Z. Plead your case. If you don't value yourself, no company will. And if they cannot compensate you for the work that you do, leave. And I'm not telling, don't get me wrong, I'm not telling everybody to quit the job if you don't have another job. Don't quit your job unless you find another job. Don't say, oh, well, let us say if my company don't value me, I can just quit my job and go. No. Let them know that, okay, I feel like you guys does not value what I have to offer for this company. I'm just letting you know that I am potentially seeking out another job. Once I find that job, I will let you guys know. And I guarantee most of the time, they will come back to you and say, what are we get for you? What can we do? Now, I'm not saying this for employee who just don't do work, who don't work under the radar, who don't do what it's supposed to do, don't handle your responsibility, and then you expect them to start paying you six figures or expect them to start paying you all this extra money if you're not putting in the work. I'm talking for these who are models employees. Model employees, the one that come to work, do what they're supposed to do, go on and beyond, the one that carry the law of the staff, that do their job, the boss's job, and everybody else's job, the one that know that company inside and out, the person that work when you are not there. A lot of things, people will call you for a question, a lot of things will be transferred. I'm talking about those people, the top achiever, the overachiever, those people. I'm not talking about people that show up to work hour late, who always want to go on vacation, who always want to be on sick leave, who always want to have excuse. I'm talking about the people who show out and show out. Those are the people that I'm talking about. Know your self-worth, because most of the time what happens in the case is that then you become angry because you'll be like, well, I'm here doing all of this time, this person never come to work on time, they always get excuses. Because you know what, employers know who they can depend on. They know who they can count on when they need something. When somebody don't show up for work, they automatically know who to die, because they know no matter what, that person will be there. They know who's going to stay late. They know who's going to go on beyond to make sure everything is done perfectly, and they know that. You don't even have to show them that. They already know what you're capable of and what you bring into the company. Is that, do you know your worth? Because they know that, but they would do everything in their power. And even when you say that, they will pretty much say, they will come back to you all kind of stuff. Don't let up. Speak for what is due to you. If you just let it go, the sucker, sometimes they will come back to you and just shut you off and say, okay, maybe we can give you a little help. But they will come back with every excuse of reason why not to give you more money. They will come back with anything. But when they realize that you are not playing games with them, and they realize that this person is being serious, no company want to lose a valued employee. I don't care what they say. Because you know why? It might take 2 or 3 people just to do your job. And they're not willing to do that. So be confident in yourself. Don't doubt yourself, because sometimes we doubt ourselves, we get afraid. I say, well, what if I speak up? I don't want to be that person. And sometimes, especially in the minority company, we scared, well, I don't want to be that angry person. But most of the time, there's people from other race who do less than you that make more money. There are people from other places. So don't doubt yourself. Especially with women. Most women make less money than men. And sometimes we do more than we're supposed to do. And I'm saying for even the men who do more. So when you know your worth, don't let somebody dim your light. Don't let somebody take advantage of you because you are afraid to speak up. I'm not saying be rude or be arrogant, but be confident with yourself. Have faith in yourself that you know what, I do a good job. I almost cursed right there. I do a good job. I do a heck of a job. I'm proud of what I do. I know my value to this company. I know what I'm offering this company. And some of the reason why I left my job, because I feel like they didn't value my worth. They didn't. There was a time in there where we worked so hard. Me and my team worked so hard. And that year, our company they said they didn't have enough money to give us a raise. but they get a CEO or $1 million raise. In a nutshell, they pretty much say, forget all of you guys, because we want to value the CEO, we want to keep him on board. We need him more than we need you guys. But even though we are the one that sweating our blood, sweat, and tears to make the company where it is, but because he's the surface, they give that. I realized, I said, oh no, it's not for me. I left a company because of that. Because I realized that. And they came up every reason. And sometimes they'll give you 25-cent raise, a 50-cent raise, a dollar raise, $2 raise. That's not doing anything. You're just adding more conversation for a thing. And sometimes one of the biggest thing, oh, you get more money already. Look at your bonus. You reached the max bonus already. No, my bonus is my bonus. Because if I don't work as hard as I do, I will not get my bonus. If I'm maxing up my bonus every quarter, that means I'm doing a great job. Because if I wasn't doing a great job according to your company specs, I would not get that bonus. So my bonus is based on what I'm doing. That's not a reason to not pay me more money because I'm getting my bonus. But that's all for today. Thank you for watching. My name is Linda. You can share on my website www.lyndaperfect.creations.com to learn more, think about my services. You can also sign up for a free 30-minute consultation where I can help you and see what we can do for your events. Thank you and have an amazing day.